Today we will be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 058021 May-June 2013. Question number 1. 1 January, day is in Munich. The temperature at noon was 3 degrees Celsius. At midnight the temperature is -8 degrees Celsius. Write down the difference between these two temperatures. So from 3 degrees Celsius to it will be decreasing to 0 and then decreasing to -8. So difference will be 3 and plus 8. So it will be 11 degrees Celsius will be the total difference. Question number 2, calculate this one. We have to use calculator for that. So we can use calculator. So this will be root of 5.7 and minus 1.03 squared, and this will be resulting to 1.3. So our answer will be write down all the numbers displayed on your calculator. So numbers will be 1.326567277. These will be the number on the screen. Write your answer part A, answer to part A correct to 3 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3 decimal places we have to remove from here. So this is 5, so we will increase 1 here, so it will be 1.327. This will be our final answer for part B. Question number 3. Pedro and Eva do their homework. This person takes 84 minutes to do his homework. The ratio of Pedro's time, Eva's time is 7:6, and work out the number of minutes Eva takes to do her work. So we can use calculator for this, and this will be basically 84 minutes is the portion for 7 ratio. So we can divide 84 by 7. And we can calculate 84 divided by 7 will be equal to 12, and each portion is basically 12 minutes, and we can calculate for 6. It will be 6 into 12, which is equal to 12. So 6 into 12 will be 72 basically. So this will be 72 minutes for this Eva. Question number 4, we can move the page so that you can see properly this one. Diagram is not to scale, and this is the diagram provided. Use the information in the diagram to find the value of A. Value of A is this one. So we can see this is 55, so this angle will also be 55 degrees, and this angle, this is straight line, so this plus this will be adding up to 180 degree. So we can write angle A plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees, and angle A will be equal to 180 degrees minus 55, which is equal to 180 minus 55 is equal to 125. So this will be 120. Basically this angle, instead of this angle we have to calculate first this angle. This is 50, this is 55. So this will be 50 plus 55 will be 105, and to calculate this angle, this much will be 180 minus 105, which is equal to 75. And this will be 180 minus 75 over here. So this angle will be 75 degrees. So we can calculate this. 180 minus 75 degrees will be equal to 105 degrees. 105 degrees will be our final answer. What we have done, basically we first found this angle which is opposite to this one, which is 55. Now in this triangle we can calculate this third angle, which is 75, and this is straight line, so this complete angle is 180 degree. So we subtracted 75 from 180 and we got 105. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 5, show that this fraction is equal to 8. So do not use calculator and show all your steps. So we can convert this one improper fraction into basically mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 2 into 1 will be 2 plus 1. So this can be converted into 3 by 2 and divided by 3 over 16. And this one we can write 3 by 2, change this division into multiplication. This will result into 16 over 3. This will be cancelled. So this will be 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. So answer will be 8. And this is our final answer. Without using calculator we have done this. Now factorize completely. We'll have to take maximum common. So 3 we can take common, and x also basically we can take common, which is in both. So 3x, remaining will be 4y and minus x. So this will be our answer. 3x, we can write answer over here at the proper place provided. 3x into 4y minus x. This will be our final answer. Now question number 7, the diagram shows a square ABCD. ABCD is given. M is the midpoint of AB. M is midpoint of AB and N is midpoint of CD. Complete the statement. The line MN is the locus of points inside the square which are basically equidistant from A and B. So we will write here equidistant from A and B. We can write. Shade the region inside the square. It should be inside the square, containing points which are nearer to AB than BC and nearer to A than B. So nearer to AB than BC, then nearer to AB than BC. So it should be on this region, this triangle, this one, and plus nearer to A than B. So it should be in this region. Basically I'll shade. So hopefully you understood this as well. So this is basically the shaded region which we are done with. Now question number 8, solve the inequality. This is the inequality provided. So 3x we can shift to other side, so it will be minus 1, and 2 also we can shift to other side, so it will be minus 2, and less than equal to 11x minus 3x. So this will be 11 minus 3 will be 8. So we can write 8x is greater than equal to minus 3, and this will be x will be greater than equal to minus 3 over 8. We can write this one, so greater than equal to, so we can write here x is greater than equal to minus 3 over 8. This will be our final answer. Question number 9, an equilateral triangle has sides of length this one correct to the nearest millimeter. Find the lower and upper bounds of the perimeter of the triangle. So this is for example, this is a triangle and each side is 16.1, 16.1, 16.1, and lower and upper bound. For lower bound 16.1 lower bound, this will be upper bound, this will be lower bound. So upper bound of 16.1 will be 16.15 and lower bound will be 16.0. 16.0. Basically we subtracted this one 0.05 plus minus 0.05, and we can write it as 16.05 also. This will be the lower bound, this will be upper bound, this will be lower bound. To calculate the upper bound, so we can write upper bound of perimeter P will be equal to 16.15 multiplied by 3, and lower bound of perimeter P will be equal to 16.05 multiplied by 3, and these will be the answers. Lower bound and upper bound we can check for this. So this will be 16.15 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 48.45. So this will be upper bound, so 48.45. Now for lower bound we can change this to 0.5, and this will be 48.15. This is lower bound, this is upper bound. We cannot switch. If you write this answer over here and this one over here, you will not get 2 marks, you will get 1 mark only. So be careful in this sequence also. Factorize completely. This is question number 10. We'll have to make pairs and take maximum common. So we can take P common from the first portion. It will be A plus B, and minus 2 we can take common from these two. It will be A plus B remaining portion. So we can write this as combined from A plus B, and this will be P minus 2. This will be our final answer, A plus B into P minus 2. This will be final answer. Then question number 11, write this in its simplest form. So 27 we can write separately, 27 raised to 1 by 3 and x raised to 12 whole raised to 1 by 3, and we can use calculator to find 27 raised to the power 1 over 3, and this will be resulting to 3. So we can write here 3, and this one can be cancelled to 4, so x raised to the power 4. So our final answer will be 3x raised to the power 4. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 12, A part. So 11 students, main question is 11 students are asked if they like rugby and if they like football, and the Venn diagram shows the results. So this is rugby and this portion is for football. A student is chosen at random. What is the probability that the student likes rugby and football? Rugby and football is basically this portion, which is 3 out of the total one. Total is 11, so our probability will be 3 over 11. 1 mark question, no working is required. On the Venn diagram, shade the region R complement intersection F complement. So R complement will be not in A, not in R. R complement will be this whole region, this one, and F complement will be not in F. And intersection we have to take, so intersection will be this outer region only. So we can shade this outer part. So shading basically is required for this part. This will be the shading portion. This one. This will be our final answer for this portion. Now question number 13, Martina changed 200 Swiss francs into euros, and this is conversion ratio, and 1 pound is equal to 1.4. So this shows that Swiss francs are lighter currency and euro is heavier currency. Calculate how much Martina received. Give your answer correct to nearest euro. So lighter currency to heavier currency. So 200 will be divided by 1.14, and if we divide this by the help of calculator, so it will be 200 and divided by the conversion ratio, which is 1.14. So 1.14, this will be giving us answer as 175.43. So we can write 175.43, and rounded answer, because we need to provide to the nearest euro, so we can write 175 euros will be our answer over here at the proper location. Then Bruce C invests this much amount, rate is this one, compound interest, and calculate total amount after 2 years, and answer we have to provide up to 2 decimal places. So compound interest formula we know, amount is equal to principal amount into 1 plus r over 100 raised to the power t, and we will replace values. Principal amount is 420 and 1 plus rate is 4%, and time duration is 2 years. We can calculate this, so just we'll have to calculate 420 into 1 plus 4 over 100 and raised to the power basically square. So this will be 454.272. So 454.272, and this because they need 2 decimal places, so we can write this one as 454.27. so 454.27 will be our final answer to this question. Question number 15. A sphere has a volume of 80 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the sphere. Calculate the radius of the sphere and volume to radius formula they have provided to us. So we have to just replace the formula. So V is equal to 4 by 3, replace values, so we'll be replacing in brackets. So R will be 80, so 80 cubed, like this one. So this will be resulting to what? This will be 4 over 3 and multiply by pi and multiply by 80 cubed, and this is resulting to this much, which is basically calculate the radius of the sphere. The volume of the sphere is in radius, and of the cube we'll have to check. Basically this is the volume which we have taken as a radius, so this we will keep as it is, like this will be r cubed and volume will be changed, so we will write here 80 over here, and r cube, now we can make subject and find r cube will be equal to what? R cube will be equal to, we can shift this will be 80 and numerator will be 3 and denominator will be 4 pi over here. And to calculate the value of r, this implies r will be equal to cube root of 80 into 3 divided by 4 pi, and this one we can use calculator for this. This will be cube root, and cube root will be this one, and fraction, and 80 multiplied by 3 over 4 pi, and this will be resulting to 2.673, so approximately equal to 2.67 centimeters will be the radius. Now question number 16. The water pipe has a circular cross section of radius this much. Water flows through the pipe at the rate of 16 centimeter per second. Calculate the time taken for 1 liter of water to flow through the pipe. To understand this question, we can draw a small drawing, like for example this is the pipe and this is the cross section area. So this is the cross section area. Radius is up to this one, which is 0.75 centimeters, and they are saying 16 centimeter per second. So rate is this much. So 1 liter water. So we can find that this is basically cross section area multiplied by length is the volume. So we can write this as length into pi r squared will be equal to the volume, which is in this case volume, this will be the formula. So volume is 1000 centimeter cube or 1 liter, and this will be length into basically pi r squared. Pi into r squared will be 0.75 squared. Now length we can find, this will be basically equal to 1000 and divided by pi into 0.75 squared, and this one we can calculate by the help of calculator. So it will be 1000 divided by pi into 0.75 squared, and this will be equal to 565.88, and 4 also I will write number. So this is basically the length. So 16 centimeter per second. Now we can divide this to calculate the time. Taken. So we can write here time taken will be equal to 565.884 divided by 16, and this will be giving us the time. So this number, which is already there on the calculator, we can divide this by 16 and we will get 35.37. So 35.367, we can approximately write 35.37. So 35.37 seconds will be the time for this. So 16 question is done. Question number 17, find the equation of the line passing through this point and this point. So we can find the gradient. Basically we can find the gradient first. So m will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and y2 is 5. We can take this one as y2, this one as y1. So minus into minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is 0. So this will be 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. So gradient is 2. Now we can use any of these 2 points, and we will use the formula, which is equation of line in point slope form. So we will be using equation of line in point slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This will be equation of line in point slope form. So y minus, we can take any of these 2 points. I am taking first point. So y minus y1, which is minus 1, is equal to m, which is 2, into x minus x1, which is 0. So I will replace here 0. So y plus 1 is equal to 2x. So y is equal to 2x minus 1. This will be our final equation, which you can provide over here. Y is equal to 2x minus 1. This will be our final equation. Question number 18, it is saying factorize this. So we have to factorize. We can use calculator for this, mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is also 1, and minus 30. So 5 and minus 6 are the factors. So we can write 5 and minus 6, and these values will be, we can use, so x, and we can basically write over here x minus x plus 6. We will change signs for these, and x plus 6 and x minus 5. Now to provide a step in between, because this is 2-mark question, so we cannot directly write this answer. So this x we will write, and into we will write this one x minus 5, and this plus and 6 into this step x minus 5. That's all. If you are writing this step, then it will be more than sufficient. So x into this one plus 6 into this one. This will be our final answer. We can write over here x plus 6 and x minus 5. This will be final answer. Then B part, simplify. We have to simplify this one, x minus 5, and this basically we will we can factorize the denominator, which is already in A part we have factorized. So the same factors we will be using for this, and we can write here x minus 5 into x plus 4 over x plus 6 into x minus 5, and this will be cancelled with this, and our answer will be x plus 4 over x plus 6. This will be final answer, this one. This is done. 1 more question. Now question number 19, variation inversely vary. T varies inversely as the square root of u. So we can write the equation t varies inversely as square root of u. So square root of u will be like this one. Now we can form the equation t will be equal to k over u root of u, this one, and then t is equal to 3 when u is equal to 4. We will be replacing this value. This 3 is equal to k over root of 4, so we can write this as k is equal to 3 into 2, which is equal to 6. So this k value we can replace over here, so t will be equal to 6 over u root, this one, root of u. Now what we can do, we can, they are saying find t when u is equal to 49. So t we have to find, u is equal to 49, so we can write here 6 over 7. So our answer will be 6 over 7 over here. This is also done. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Question number 20, diagram is provided which is not to scale. OPQR. OPQR is parallelogram with origin O, the origin, M is the midpoint, M is the midpoint of PQ, OM and RQ are extended up to S, and OP is equal to P, R is equal to R. Find in terms of PR in its simplest form OM. OM is basically this one, so we can take this root and this one, so this will be half of R because this is midpoint, so we can write this one 1 by 2 R. So this will be P plus 1 by 2 R. Answer will be P plus 1 by 2 R. This will be answer for this. Then the position vector of S. Position vector of S mean we require this whole length, which will be basically we can extend this one. So this will be, we can extend this line basically on this side. If we extend this line over here, or what we can do, we can take this root as well. OS is required, so OS we can take this root like this. So this will be R, and this is P, and this will also be P, so this will be 2P basically. So this will be 2P plus R. Instead of extended, I have taken this root, so we can mention this one and this one. So this will be 2P plus R. Then when PT, B part, when PT is equal to PT is equal to this much, what can you write down about the position of T? So this will be basically half minus half of P plus R. So R is from here to this one, and minus 1 by 2p will be up to this one. So t will be midpoint of RQ, t will be over here. So we can write midpoint of RQ. So RQ, this one will be midpoint of RQ will be our answer. Question number 21. This is diagram also. This is not to scale. The diagram shows the sector of a circle of radius 12 centimeter with an angle of 135 degree. Calculate the perimeter of the sector. So this side is 12, this side is 12. Basically this length of the sector is required, and length of sector we know is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r. This is basically the formula. So this will be equal to theta will be 135 degrees divided by 360. This is 135, and into 2 pi into r. Radius is 12, so we can write here 12. So this will be the length value which we can calculate over here, which is 135 divided by 360 and multiply by 2 pi and multiply by r, which is 12. So this will be equal to 9 pi. I'll keep as it is in 9 pi format, and we can now find the perimeter, and perimeter basically will be equal to 12 plus 12 plus 9 pi. So this 12 plus 12 and this length is equal to 9 pi, and we can calculate this 9 pi and plus 24. This will be equal to 52.27. So I will write here 52.27, which is approximately equal to 52.3. So our answer will be 52.3 centimeters. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 22. Write as single fraction in simplest form. So we can take LCM. These two expressions we can write over here terms x plus 2. So this one, and this will be, this multiplied by this will be 2 into x plus 2, and plus sign 3 into x plus 3. And now we can open the numerator, so it will be 2x plus 4, and this will be plus 3x plus 9. So basically we can remove the brackets as well, so that we can simplify in this step, and this will be divided by x plus 3 and x plus 2. Now we can simplify. This will be 5x plus this will be 9 plus 4 will be 13 divided by x plus 3 into x plus 2. This will be our final answer, which we can provide over here. 5x plus 13 divided by x plus 3 and x plus 2. This will be the final answer. Question number 23. Diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a triangular prism of length 12, and this length is 12. Triangle ABC, A, B and C. This triangle is a cross section of prism angle BAC. So angle BAC is equal to 90 degree. They have given indication. So AC is equal to 6. This is 6, and AB is equal to 5. This length is 5. Calculate the angle between the line CE. CE is this one, and the base. So we need to basically, I will draw the line. Base will be over here. So this line we can draw like this. So the angle required is basically this one. So first we need to find EA, and then we will be able to find this angle. So EA, we can write EA will be equal to, by Pythagoras theorem, 12 squared plus 5 squared. So first, for Pythagoras theorem we are considering this triangle, so this will be equal to 12 squared root of 12 squared plus 5 squared, and this is equal to 13. So this is 13 centimeters, this is 13 centimeters. Now in this triangle, in this shaded triangle, this one, we will find the angle which is required, and this will be opposite. This will be opposite 6 centimeter divided by adjacent, which is 13. So this will be tan. So this will be tan of theta. We can take it as theta. So tan theta is equal to 6 over 13. So theta will be equal to tan inverse 6 over 13. And this one we can calculate inverse of tan 6 divided by 13, and this will be equal to 24.775. so this is equal to 24.775, and we can write approximately equal to 24.8. so 24.8 will be our final answer for this part. Question number 24 is matrices question. A, B are provided. Find A, B. So A, B we have to find, which we can basically the product of A and B. So this will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 3, 1, 2 like this. So first row, first column. So 1 into 4. So we can write 4 and 2 into 1. So plus 2. This will be first terms, then first row, second column, so it will be 3 and plus 4 like this one, and second row, first column, so 12 and plus 4, and second row, second column, it will be 9 plus 8, and this will be equal to 6, this will be 7, this one will be 16, and this one will be 17. This will be our final answer, which we can provide over here. 6, 16, 7, 17. B inverse, the inverse of B basically. B inverse we know is equal to adjoint of B over B mod, and this will be adjoint of B is basically changing the location of these two. So it will be 2, 4 and changing sign of these two. So minus 1 and minus 3. This will be adjoint of B over B mod. B mod will be this into this, which is 8, minus this into this, which is 3. So this will be equal to basically this will be 5. So 1 over 5 of this one, 2 minus 3 and minus 1 and 4. And we can provide answer over here. 1 over 5 of 2 minus 3 minus 1 and 4. This will be the inverse of B. Question number 25. Diagram is provided which is not to scale. Speed, and this is time. The diagram shows the speed time graph of a car. It travels at 28 meter per second for 20 seconds. So for 20 seconds, 28 meter per second, this is the speed. Then decelerates until it stops after a further 10 seconds. Calculate the deceleration of the car. So deceleration, for deceleration we can draw this basically gradient we have to find. So we can draw this line, and we will be considering this triangle for the gradient, and this will be rise. The rise will be 28, and this side will be 10. 20 to 30 will be 10. So 28 will be rise. This will be m. This will be equal to rise over run. So this will be 2.8. So our answer will be 2.8. Hopefully you understood this. Then calculate the distance traveled during 30 seconds. So distance traveled in speed time graph is basically area under the graph. So we can find the distance traveled. distance will be equal to area under the graph. So area of shape 1, which is 20 multiplied by 28. So we can write 20 into 28, and this will be rectangular area. So one side multiplied by the second side, and this is triangular area. So we can write 1 by 2 into base into height, which is 10 into height is 28, and we have to calculate this. So this will be in bracket 20 into 28 plus 1 by 2, which is 0.5 into 10 into 20, 10 into 28 basically. So this will be resulting to 700. So 700 will be over here. This will be the distance covered, 700 over here. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 26 is 3D shape. Diagram is provided not to scale. The diagram shows a solid prism of length 15. This is 15 centimeter. The cross section of the prism is the trapezium ABCD. ABCD is the trapezium. Angle DAB. DA and B. This one is 90 degrees. And CDA is also basically, CDA is also 90 degree. AB is equal to 9, AB is equal to 9, DC is equal to 6, and AD is equal to 4 centimeter. Calculate the total surface area of the prism. So for surface area of the prism, we'll have to calculate, basically this is 5-mark question, so we'll have to calculate all the sides. So first of all, we can calculate this side, which is this trapezium. So this will be basically area of, if I will highlight this shape for you for your better understanding, because this is 3D shape, so it's a little difficult to understand. So I will try my best to explain this. So this is basically the front side, and the back side will be also having the same area, which is also the trapezium. So front and the back, this was 1 by 2 into A plus B into H. So this is basically the formula for area. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B will be the parallel sides, which is 6 plus 9 into H is perpendiculars. So this will be 4. So this one we can calculate. This will be 15, and into 2 will be 30. So this front side is 30, and this is basically 1, and this is 2. So area of two trapezium. So we can write here trapezium to areas will be equal to 2 into 30, which is equal to 60, and this is centimeters square. Now this is one thing which we have done, these two front and back. Now the bottom side we can check, which is base area. Base area will be equal to, which is rectangular. So 9 into 15, this will be equal to 15 multiplied by 9 will be equal to 135. So 135 centimeter square. This is basically the second area. This base also we have calculated. The side area, this perpendicular side area will be equal to 4 multiplied by 15. So 4 multiplied by 15 will be 60 centimeters square. This is also, these are two sides. This is one side, and this is also one side. So 4 sides basically we have calculated so far. Now this area, this top, so top area we can find. Top area will be equal to, this is 6 and this one is 15. So 6 into 15 will be equal to 90. So we can write here 90 centimeters square. So this one also done. Now the remaining is only this slanting area. Slanting area For slanting area we need this length, which is BC. To calculate BC we can join this one by dotted line, and this will be right angle triangle. This is 6, this will be 6, and this length will be basically total is 9, so 9 minus 6 will be 3. So this side is 3 centimeter and this height is 4 centimeter. By Pythagoras theorem we can find this BC. So BC length, I'll have to move the page up so that you can see. So BC length will be equal to what? BC length will be, by Pythagoras theorem, this will be under root of 4 square plus 3 square, which is equal to basically root of 4 squared plus 3 squared, and this is equal to 5. So 5. Now we can see this side, this is 5, this side is 5, this side is 15. So this slanting side will be equal to slanting side will be equal to 15 into 5 or 5 into 15, which is equal to 75. So this is equal to 75, and then we have to add all these areas, not this length. This length is not to be added. So we will be adding 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 areas. This will be 60 plus 135 plus 60 plus 90 and plus 75, and this will be resulting to 480. So we will write the step over here: 60 plus 135 plus 60 plus 90 plus 75, and this is total basically surface area. Total surface area will be equal to this one, which is 420. So we can write here 420 centimeter square. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and I'll be waiting for your comments, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.